Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Delaney, and for today's video we are going to go ahead and do a lip product declutter. Now, as you can see from the products in front of you, I have a ton of stuff that I actually have to go through. So it's not going to be all in one video, sadly, because I don't know if you want to sit there for 3 hours straight. I will go ahead and split it up for you: lipstick, lip gloss, and lip liner, just to make things simpler. So definitely keep a lookout for the other videos. Today we are going to start out with the lip glosses, just because I have a ton of them and I know I'm going to declutter a lot, so this is probably going to be pretty brutal. If you enjoy a brutal declutter, definitely keep on watching. Alright, let's go ahead and dive in to the lip gloss declutter. And I will say, you're going to see my hands a lot. I did paint my nails for those who are interested. I know a lot of people do comment about the nail polish that I'm wearing. This one is an OPI polish. I will try to pop it up right here if you're interested. I love nail polish. I just ordered some new ones. I paint my nails every week. If you enjoy the nail polish content, I can definitely give you a nail polish collection video as well. But it's like therapy to me to sit there and paint my nails, and I do it a lot. So if you're ever interested in knowing what's on my nails, definitely ask below, or I'll pop it up or put it in a comment or whatever. But just wanted to mention that. But I also did have a cut on my hand. This happened today. Sorry, I'm not perfect. It hurts, but hey, I'm just gonna keep on trucking. So just don't mind that, and let's go ahead and get into the declutter. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible because there is a ton of stuff to get through. So first up, we have something that's relatively new. This is the NYX Fat Oil, and I am unsure how I feel about this. I haven't had it long enough to really know my feelings about it yet, but upon first application, it was not a go-to favorite. First of all, it's a little bit chunky packaging, so putting it in my purse, not ideal. The color is great, this like beautiful glittery shine. I did love that part, and this is in the shade Follow Back. I like the shade. It's very sheer, love the glitter, but it's not hydrating enough for me, so I'm gonna keep it just a little longer to see because it's so new, but my first impression of it, not great. So we're gonna keep it for now, but keep an eye on future declutters because this one's probably going. Next up, we have two that are definitely going to be decluttered because they're old. So a disclaimer about my lip gloss collection: a lot of these are really, really old. So if I toss them, it doesn't always mean that they are like bad formulas. It just means that they're old, and glosses that go on your mouth especially, I do not want to risk that. So if I even have a question of the last time I touched it or when I bought it, it's going in the trash. So just keep that in mind. But I absolutely loved these, and it makes me so sad that Marc Jacobs Beauty is not a thing anymore. I did hear that they are coming back, but I don't know when that'll be, and I don't know if they'll have the same items. But this was a go-to of mine for the longest time. These were actually repurchases. I had, I think, this one in multiple times. This is the Mocha Chocolata. I love this one. That's my favorite one. And then this one I got on sale one day. It was in Honey. And they are a beautiful stick. Oh yeah, that's old. You can kind of see it's like a shimmery lipstick balm situation, but it looks really glossy on the lips. And then this one is a nice nude kind of pinky brown. Again, a shade that you probably can see everywhere, but I will say the closest thing I found to this is coming up shortly, so I have found something to hold me over. But yeah, these were amazing. I love the packaging. I love the shades. I love the formula. I love everything about these. They lasted so long on the lips. They had the most perfect amount of, why is this not focusing? They had the most perfect amount of pigment, and I just really was head over heels for these, and I'm really sad that they're gone, and I want them to come back. So these are decluttered because they're super, super old. I didn't even know they were still in here, so they gotta be decluttered, but I loved them. But if you missed those and you want something similar, this is the closest thing I found so far. So this is the Tarte Maracuja Lip Plump, Juicy Lip Plump. They have a plumping version and a regular version. I like both. I think I might like the regular version better than the plumping just because I don't really love that cooling menthol-y kind of situation. But this is so similar to the Marc Jacobs one. And this is almost identical to the Mocha Chocolata. This is in shade, Primrose. And yeah, it is so similar to Mocha Chocolata from Marc Jacobs. Again, I don't know why they don't want to focus in this video. I'm going to try my best to make it focus for you guys. But these are incredible. They're TikTok viral for a reason. I really enjoy the formula. They're nice and hydrating and just like juicy for a long, long time. Like the hydration does last on your lips and it gives you a beautiful kiss of color, but not like so much that it's a lipstick. It's kind of a beautiful hybrid situation, which I love. And I'm going to be getting over and over and over again. So I love the clicky pen. Kind of reminds me of the Marc Jacobs one, except that one was a twist up. But I do like the clicking aspect, but just be careful how much you click because you can't click it back down. That's the only issue. But this one is 100% keep. This one is a tester and I think it's about time for it to go because I don't know how old it is. This is from Rare Beauty. I do love the packaging. This is a dewy lip balm from them. And it's so cute and tiny, but oh yeah, I can see it's going bad. It's old. I don't know how old it is, but it's discolored, so I'm not going to keep that. But this is in the shade Thankful. It was okay. It was a solid okay for me. Not my favorite. With lip products especially, you can tell when they're my favorite because they instantly go in my purse and they end up in my empties videos because I go through them constantly. This one sat in my drawer forever. You know, that means that I wasn't really a fan. So it is time to declutter this one. This one is probably should be in the empties. It's like, but I don't know if it's empty enough. Well, yeah, that's pretty empty. This should be in my empties pile, so I'm definitely going to put it there so I could talk about it. But this is one of the Clinique lip glosses in the shade Adore You. Oh my gosh. Clinique is not talked about enough. I mean, it's more of like the stereotypical mom kind of brand, and I hope that's not offensive to them. That's just kind of how it is, to be honest, but my mom loves Clinique. I like certain products from them, and then other products from them are just you know, but they actually have good formulas. They just don't have the trendy packaging and they don't keep up with a lot of the trends, but as much as I've seen at least. But this lip gloss formula is absolutely beautiful. It's almost like a lip oil. It's kind of got that slick feeling to it and does have some beautiful pigment in there as well. They have many different shades. I got this in a kit that had the lip liners and the lip glosses in it, and I believe some of the lipsticks. And I believe I still have some of those. Yeah. So you'll see it. Well, you'll see those in other videos coming up shortly. But this one especially, this shade, I used until it was gone. So I clearly really loved it. So it's going in the trash, but I'll be talking about it in an empties video. Ooh, I forgot that I had this. I don't even think I've tried it yet. But there's a reason for that. Let's get into it. So this is the Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat. I think it's a sample because it's not how they originally come. Like the packaging is different, so I think it was a sample in some kind of order that I got. I don't like anything hot and spicy on my lips. I like hot sauce and I like eating spicy foods, but I don't want to feel pain on my lips. And I know it's probably not painful because a lot of people do really enjoy it, but I just don't really enjoy that. I'm not a person who wants like the super plumping or anything like that, so I haven't really gotten use out of this. This is a shade Hot Cherry, and I also don't really do red lips very often, so kind of a twofold reason why I haven't really used this. So this is going to be decluttered. I know that some of these in here are technically classified as lipsticks, but they're liquid and they ended up in here because the packaging, and we're just going to roll with it. So sorry about that. This is the Patrick Ta lip cream, and it is in the shade She's Independent, and this is a beautiful product. The only reason that it's going to be decluttered is because how old it is, and I really don't trust it because I can't remember when I purchased this, which means it was a really long time ago, but I loved it. And also, I used this a ton, and it doesn't even look like I've used it. I don't understand how that sorcery is happening here, but I'm going to go ahead and declutter because I don't trust it. But I probably will repurchase it because I remember absolutely loving this. I think I got it in a BoxyCharm and I used this so often. It's kind of a moussey feeling on your lips, and it lasts a really long time for not being like a standard liquid lipstick. So I'm definitely going to be looking into getting that again. Because if I do go for a liquid lipstick, this is probably what I would reach for. I don't do that very often though. So we're going to declutter. Most of the time now I use a stain and a lip gloss if I really want like a long lasting thing, and just reapply the lip gloss. I find that liquid lipsticks are too drying for me, so you're going to see a lot in here that I end up decluttering, which we can already just go ahead and get those out of the way if you want. So this next one is the Maybelline Superstay Ink Vinyl Lip Gloss or lipstick in the shade Cheeky. The shade was fine. I just found it to be really drying on the lips. I didn't love it. You have to like shake it up. I just didn't love it. I thought it was too sticky. Had to put a gloss on top, which kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion, because then I could just do a stain and a gloss and call it a day. But it is really pigmented, and it does last for a very long time on your lips, but I just did not enjoy the feeling. So this one is going to be decluttered. These two are really great options if you want a drugstore liquid lipstick. These are the NYX Lingerie XXLs, and they might look like the same shade, but they're different, I promise. It's in the shade Turn On and Undressed. One is like a hair lighter than the other one. I love the doe foot applicator. These are, again, really old. I haven't used them in a long time. I'm also very much a nude lip gal, so you'll notice kind of a similarity between a lot of these shades. But I really enjoyed this formula. It was a hair drying, and that's why I don't reach for it very often. But if I need it, it's here. But these are old, so I'm going to have to just repurchase one single shade to keep on hand. But these, I don't know how old they are, so they're going to be decluttered. Another NYX product. I didn't really like this formula. I know a lot of people did. I just found it to be like, if you use this side on its own, it's really, really, really drying. You have to keep applying this clear gloss or it gets sticky and kind of gummy. I didn't like it. I know that it lasts a long, long, long time on your lips. I know it went viral on TikTok, but this is one of those viral TikTok products that I just didn't like. And that's okay. We all have different preferences, but this one is going to end up in the declutter pile. I think I have one last liquid lipstick that I can see for now. This is the Kylie Cosmetics one in the shade. Oh, it's in the shade Kylie. That's why I couldn't read it. I thought it was just the name of the brand. I don't know if these have been reformulated and re-released. I know Kylie did like a revamp of her brand. A lot of people really loved these liquid lipsticks. I found them to be drying. If they reformulated them, I don't know, but I just didn't like it when I tried it. So, declutter. Let's talk about a couple stains that I have, because those are a little bit different. I have one from e.l.f. and one from ColourPop. So this is the Fresh Kiss lip stain from ColourPop and the e.l.f. glossy lip stain. I think that's what it's called. And it doesn't have the name of it on here, but this is in Spicy Sienna, and this is in shade Sugar Snap. Sugar Snap obviously is a shade that I like better because this is a red shade. It's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to tell on camera. You could see a little bit of it here. It is a red shade. I do like taking this and putting a little bit on my lips, shearing it out, and then adding a gloss on top if I just want to add some rosiness, but I don't use it as like a super pigmented thing. This one I also really enjoy putting a little bit on and shearing it out. I'm going to keep them both, I think. This one is getting close to the end of its life, though. I know this is pretty old. Do I even want to risk it? I know the e.l.f. one's new. Yeah, I'm going to declutter the ColourPop one because it's really old, and keep the e.l.f. one because it's relatively new, and I just don't want to take the chance. So, I like the formula of the ColourPop one, but I just don't want to risk it, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, next up, let's get into some more actual glosses. So, this one is by, who is this by? This is from Hot Ombre Cosmetics. This is the shade Baby Girl, and I really love this gloss, but again, this is an older one. I'm gonna have to check the shelf life on these. It has like a pink and blue kind of holographic situation going on in there, and this is CC Clark's cosmetic brand, and I have all of the liquid lipsticks and then the gloss, but I'll have to check the shelf life. But because I bought this years ago, at least 2 years ago, I might have to declutter this, even though I used it a ton, and it still looks like full. I can see spots where it was gone. So I have used a lot of it, but I think it's old. That makes me so sad. I really love these. I might have to get another one. Actually, that reminds me, I'm not going to get the NYX ones again. I'm going to get rid of my liquid lip paints from this brand because they're old, but I'm going to get a new one. And I'll probably reorder this gloss as well. So that's an idea. But yeah, declutter for now. It'll come back. And then let's talk about the Hot Ombre Cosmetics ones while I remember, because I have a ton. This is the only liquid lip that I really, really enjoyed. And I went back to over and over and over again. I love the formula. I loved the packaging. I loved everything about it. I like that you get 2 shades in one. I like that you can layer them or you can wear them alone. Everything about these I love. But they're at least 3 years old, possibly more. I think they're even older than that. They might be 4 years old. I'll have to check if this brand still exists, if they still make these. But oh my gosh, these were so good. I have a lot of them, and that's for a reason. So I'm not gonna open up all of them, but I do want you to see what they look like on the inside. So they have 2 ends to them, 1 shade on one side and another. Some are metallic, some are not. Oop, some are metallic, some are not. But it is so cute, and I love that it's 2 in 1. They're so comfortable on the lips. This is probably the most comfortable brand of liquid lipstick I've ever tried, and if they still make this, I'm going to have to get one. But yeah, these are all 4 years or more old, so I'm gonna have to let these go, sadly. But CC Clark, I love her brand, I love her YouTube channel, I love her music, but I wanted to support her, and I'm so glad I did, because I actually really, really enjoyed these products. I have the eyeshadow palette as well, but I would definitely recommend the lip products the most if you are interested in trying anything from her. But to be continued with these, but declutter for now. Wow, there's a whole spot on my vanity that's just empty now because they were sitting there for so long. Wow, okay. It feels weird to see them gone. But let's just keep on moving. So next up we have a lip gloss from Essence. This is the Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss. This is in shade Peach Please. And I did see Tati talking about this one, which I was like, wow, girl, we picked out the same shade. Look at that. But yeah, this one is good, not great. I'm just gonna say that. Essence has good lip glosses for the price, but they're nowhere near my favorite. So I don't want to be that person to be like, oh my god, these are the best lip glosses at the drugstore. I mean, maybe they are. I don't know. I think they're good. And the price is on point. I think you can get them for like $3, which is absolutely insane in this economy. Maybe they're more expensive now. I don't know. But I'm going to keep this for now. But it's not something that I reach for on the regular, but I like to have drugstore options on hand for recommendation purposes, so I'm going to keep this. Another drugstore lip gloss option is ColourPop. This was the Raw Beauty Christie collaboration. This is their Luxe Gloss in the shade Glacier. I never touched this, and it's old. I don't know how old the Raw Beauty Christie collaboration is, but I never really touched this, so I'm just going to have to declutter it. So I have a couple lifter glosses. I have shade 001 and 012 Pearl and Opal. And these are really good. If you like the gloss bombs from Fenty, these are the most similar you can come at the drugstore to those, in my opinion. They're not exact dupes. So I wouldn't say that, but they are very, very, very close, and the price difference is big. So definitely try these and see if you like them. I enjoyed these, but they are just very old now. I haven't reached for them in a very long time. Again, you're going to hear me say that over and over and over again. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. There's going to be some that I constantly repurchase, and there's going to be some that have been sitting in this drawer for years. So sadly, this one has just been sitting there. But that's the honest truth, and we're going to have to declutter. We have the Viral Black Honey Almost Lipstick or something like that from Clinique. I like it. I don't love it. I don't understand the hype as much. I think it looks nice, but I thought it was a little bit patchy. Like, it did not apply evenly onto my lips. It left a little bit of like lines, which I did not like. But if you work with it well enough, you can get it to look nice. It's kind of a sheer, balmy kind of texture. I do like that. It's not overly hydrating though. So I don't think I would go out of my way to repurchase this, but if I had it as a sample, I would continue to use it like I'm gonna do with this one. This one's not that old. I got it in a Sephora Favorites kit less than a year ago. So I'm gonna keep this for now, especially since it's a viral product to have on hand for comparisons and things like that. I'm gonna keep. If we're gonna include the balms in here, this one is also a sample, and I think it was also in the Favorites kit, and it's the NARS Laguna. What is this called? I can't even read it. The label is so tiny. Afterglow Lip Balm. I don't know why that was so hard to read, but it's impossible to see on this little sticker. I like it. I don't love it. It adds a little tiny bit of pigment, just a barely there tint, and a little tiny bit of glimmer. Nothing crazy. It's a lip balm. I wouldn't pay that much for a lip balm, but that's just me. It's not hydrating enough for me personally, but I am going to keep it. We have this one from Catrice. I used the other one up fully, the liquid lip balm, but this is the lip oil. It is the Catrice Powerful 5 Glossy Lip Oil. I thought this was okay. I thought the lip gloss or the lip balm was better. That's why it's been sitting in the drawer for so long. So we're going to go ahead and declutter. Catrice makes some wonderful products, but I did not think their lip products were where they excelled. Let's just keep it that way. Okay. Another one from NYX. I think this is relatively new, but I didn't really love it. So this is Juice Gloss, the electrolyte infused color, and I did not love it. It looks very 90s, which is why I loved it. Like at first when I bought it, I was like, wow, this is so cute. It reminds me of the 90s. No, not a fan. This is Strawberry Flex. I didn't love the scent. I didn't love the color. I didn't think it was moisturizing enough on the lips. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. But one from the drugstore that I would definitely recommend is the holographic gloss topper from LA Girl. LA Girl kind of blows my mind sometimes. When they have products, sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. Mostly hits for me though, honestly. This one is so good. Do they have a shade name on here? The Spark of Romance. It was kind of faded on the sticker. This gloss, if you can see all of the beautiful specks of glitter in there. You have some gold, you have some pink. It just is so reflective and gorgeous. Wow. Just wow. The price point on this too, it goes on sale a lot. You can get a great price for it, but it's already cheap. So definitely give this a try if you love a sparkly gloss. I love a sparkly gloss. Hopefully you will too. I will say one thing is it's not scented. So if you like scented ones, this one's not for you, but it's a little bit on the thicker side as well. So if you don't like that thick gloss, this one again might not be for you. It is that kind of squeezy tube situation. I personally love that, and I think that it just gets all the glitter on there for you. But yeah, this one's amazing. I'm keeping it. All right, I was kind of dreading this, but let's go ahead and talk about the In Beauty lip oils. I recently saw these on Sephora's website. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed any. I think there's more somewhere, but I don't know where they ended up, to be honest. But if I see any more, I'll let you know. These are the In Beauty lip glazes, and I was so, the packaging is beautiful. The branding is great. I mean, one smells like Fruit Loops, and I was so ready to try that. Sadly, something in here, in the formula, makes my lips break out, or have a reaction or something. It was dry and cracked and peeling, and I don't know. I have no idea. Sometimes I don't want to say that I don't know if I want to say that it's this fault. I don't know for a fact that it was this that did it, but I'm almost scared to try again because my lips were so bad. This was the only thing different I did with my lips, which is why I'm wondering if it was some ingredient in here. Now, granted, that probably won't happen to you. It might be a skin allergy for me. I have sensitive skin, so just keep that in mind. I'm not saying it's 100% this product's fault, but definitely do your research. If you do see something on the ingredients list for any of these products that you think you have a sensitivity to, just skip it. Your lips are so important, and just just do your research. Make sure if something's irritating, stop using. Just stop using it. But I just didn't know it was this product's doing or not. But I do have 5 or 6 shades. I thought I had 6. It's probably just floating around in the drawer somewhere. But I'm not going to go over the shade names. There's a Cotton Candy, a Fruit Loops, 2 kind of... Oh, Glaze 1 and 2 is the name. And then Glaze 3, they're kind of numbered. So they don't really have, well, yeah, they don't really have certain names other than the Cotton Candy and the Fruit Loops one. So, yeah. These, there's a sparkly pink one. There's just your normal red and raspberry shades. There's a pink kind of a sheer lip oil, and then a milky pink one is the fruity one. I wanted to love these so bad. I did. I love the packaging. I love the branding. The brand, like In Beauty, their facial spray is so good, and I wanted to love these, but I just have to declutter these because I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm so scared. Switching gears over to one that I really love. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. It came in the Pillow Talk set. I forget what it was called, but they do have this set again at Sephora, and I love the packaging. It is gorgeous. It is in Pillow Talk. It is their, I can't read it from here, I'm sorry. It's their lip gloss. You can find it. And this glitter packaging, I wish everything in my life had this glitter packaging. It's the kind that's like smooth, almost resin coated. It looks super glittery and beautiful, but it won't get glitter everywhere. So that's my favorite thing ever. It's a beautiful pink and sparkly lip gloss, right up my alley. It's a mini, so it works well in a purse. I enjoy this so much. I'm keeping. This is not a lip gloss, but it was in here, so I'm just gonna quickly talk about it. This is a Milk lip scrub. It is really old. I got it in a BoxyCharm. Packaging's great and heavy and like magnetic closure, but I didn't use it hardly ever, so I'm going to declutter. Next up we have, all of these are keepers. So I have the Lawless Forget the Filler lip glosses. I really enjoyed these. I thought they were wonderful. It has a pink shade. It came in a set. Do they say the shade names on here? Rosy Outlook, Daisy Pink, and Velvet. So it's kind of a red velvet, a pink, and a nude. These were beautiful. They are plumping, but not like scary plumping. And they do fill in your lips really beautifully, give some added volume. I love it. I'm gonna keep. They're not too thick, but they do feel hydrating. Not too plumping, but kind of have a little bit of that minty situation going on. But yeah, definitely give those a try if you haven't already. Another one that is beautiful, but I don't love the smell. That's the only downside. It doesn't really have much of a smell, but I don't know. It's just not my favorite. I want it to smell better, but it's not like a bad odor or anything. It just kind of smells like makeup, you know, that kind of makeup smell. But this is a clean beauty brand, so they didn't add any fragrances into it, so I can't really knock them for that. This is the Merit Lip Oil. Beautiful color, and it's in the shade Au Naturel. Love the packaging. The formula is beautiful. It glides on super nice. Just a hint of pigment. They do have a glittery one that I need to try. Like, I need it. I need it. So that's on my list for Sephora. I love Merit. Like, I've fallen in love with their products. I use at least one of their products every single day. The foundation stick. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, this one did not disappoint. It's beautiful. It's definitely like a slick lip oil. More than a gloss, though. But it does have a nice sheen to it. I don't even need to talk about this, so I'll just talk about it briefly, I guess. Tower 28. Tower 28. If you're new here, hi, I'm Delaney, and I am absolutely obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed with the Tower 28 lip glosses. This is my, like, 18th or something like that. Every time they have a sale on these, I buy some because I go through them so quick. I have this one. I also have, I have 2 more in my everyday drawer. I have one in my purse. I have one in my bathroom. I have one everywhere. This one is in shade Pistachio. I have the cookie butter set in the drawer over next to me. I've tried Chill, which is the clear one, And Chestnut and Magic, the sparkly one, is my favorite one, but they don't have that a lot at the store. I have to buy that from the website because they're constantly selling out at Sephora. Thanks, Sephora. But yeah, if I could scrap my whole lip gloss collection and only keep one brand and one type, this would be it. It's all I need, really. It's so good. It's so, so good. It does not have a scent, but it has this like jelly hybrid like lip oil gloss situation that's just the perfect formula for me. The perfect amount of shine, the perfect amount of hydration. It lasts so long on the lips. My lips don't dry out in the winter because I'm constantly putting this on. So yeah, I love it. Absolutely keeping. Let's get into some more glosses from the drugstore. So this one, I could declutter it, but I never use it. I'm just debating on if I want to get rid of it. This is the Chipotle e.l.f. collab, Hot Salsa. This is in the shade Hot Salsa. I have the Chipotle e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and I'm never getting rid of it. I think I can get rid of this one, though. It is a collaboration, but I never touch it, and it's probably old now. So I'm going to go ahead and toss this one. The ones that I'm decluttering for lip glosses, I am not donating. I'm not worrying about that. I do not want to get any germs spread to anybody, and I don't want to give them old product that's been used. So just keep that in mind for all of these. I do have a brand new Lano Lips lip balm. This is my favorite one, the tinted lip balm. I already went through one tube, so I got a refill in the wintertime. This is like so good. Before I got the Laneige. The Laneige is not in this video because it's not really a lip gloss, but I thought I would just mention that the Laneige lip mask has kind of taken over, but this is a great option. It might be cheaper than that, and it's thicker than that. If you really need something to stay on your lips like all night, this is it. But that leads me to the next one, which I am going to declutter, and it's also from Lano Lips. This is the Glossy Balm, and it is in the shade Candy. I don't know why this one reacts with my lips. I did not like the feeling on my lips. It's so strange to me because it's from the same brand, but just goes to show that every single product is different. So just, if something feels weird on your lips, stop using it. But I'm going to declutter this one because, yeah, I'm not doing that again. All right, we also have a lip gloss from e.l.f., and this is the Retro Paradise. This is also kind of old, and I probably shouldn't use it, but I loved this gloss. I actually used a ton, and it doesn't look like it, which is so strange to me. But this is the Dream On lip gloss, and this sparkle is everything. It's so gorgeous. Ugh. Wow, I need them to come back out with this. If this is still on their website, I might order a new one. The only reason I haven't is because I love the Tower 28 so much. That's kind of the reason I never reached for this anyway. Magic is kind of my go-to glittery lip gloss for right now. Actually, there's one that has stepped in its place as well, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one, but if you get a chance to get this off their website, do it, because it is so, so good. It's not the most luxurious feeling lip gloss, but if you want a sparkly lip gloss for an affordable price, that's this one. Speaking of a sparkly lip gloss, I will say though that this one takes the cake. It's not as hydrating as the Tower 28 one, but if we're aiming for sparkle and that's our goal, this one wins. This is the Half Magic lip. This is the Magic Drip in Frosty Bitch, and wow, is it frosty. It is gorgeous. It has these like holographic little flakes in there, and it has pink and gold. Just so pretty. I could look at this all day. I love the packaging. I really like the doe foot applicator. It's a little triangular thing, and it applies the right amount of lip gloss every time. This is one of the first products I've tried from Half Magic Beauty, and I really, really enjoy it. And I'm definitely going to be trying more products from them. I like this better than the eye paint, I think. I think this one's probably my go-to product from them for right now. But yeah, this has really impressed me. It's not my go-to for hydration, but for like a glam night out situation, absolutely. And I keep it in my everyday drawer, just in case I'm feeling sparkly that day. So definitely keep. All right, we already talked about Clinique. I found a couple more shades in here from them, and this one is in Fruity Pop and Juicy Apple. These shades I just didn't get use out of. They are old, so I am going to declutter, and I have used them before, but definitely not shades that I use on every day, and that's why they look pretty full. but I'm not going to use them, so I'm going to declutter. I got that set as a gift, so obviously not all the shades were going to get a ton of use, but still really enjoyed that formula. Now, I've talked about these before in the past. These are the gloss bombs from Fenty. They're gorgeous. They have the cream. They have the regular, like, sparkly ones. This one, it was in the limited edition set. This is confetti, hot chocolate, which they brought back full time, I believe. And then this one came in a mini set. It's peach pout. I like these, but I wouldn't buy these over the Tower 28 ones. I love the shades. I love Rihanna. But if I had to choose between this and the Tower 28, or actually this and the Half Magic one, I would go for the Half Magic one and Tower 28 over this one. I hate to say that because I know that so many people love the gloss bombs, but I just didn't find them as hydrating. They're beautiful on the lips, they're glossy on the lips, but I need more from my lip glosses. And I think this one is pretty comparable to the Maybelline one, but the price is vastly different. So for that reason, these are going to be decluttered. All right, we're almost done, guys. This one is going to be declutter. I never really use it. It's a lipstick on top and a gloss on the bottom from PYT Beauty in Strike Twice. And I am going to declutter it. I just never touch it. Another Charlotte Tilbury product. This is another lip gloss from them. It's just not the sparkly version. And I like it. I'm going to get some use out of it, but I like the sparkly one better. So I'm going to say it's kind of like average. Not the best, not the worst. Definitely not worth like the high price tag in my opinion. The glittery one, yes. This one, no. I would go for my Tower 28 one over this any day. But I am going to use it until it's gone. This one is pretty new. This is from Wet n Wild, and it is shade Crushed Diamonds, and wow, does it look like crushed diamonds. This is the Mega Slicks, and it was super cheap. I think it was like $3 as well. Great for a cheap sparkly lip gloss. I mean, look at these little holographic pieces in here. It's absolutely stunning. I love the way it looks. It's, again, not like the most hydrating one in the world, not the best formula in the world, but if you need something in a pinch and something cheap, this is your gal. And it's not bad. It just doesn't hydrate your lips for a long period of time. You have to keep reapplying. But yeah, I'm going to keep. Last but not least is the roll-on glosses from Powerpuff Girls collaboration with ColourPop. I had to get these because I love the Powerpuff Girls, but I found out the formula is not the best, and I hate the rollerball so much. I don't know why we did that in the 90s. I don't know, but this just was not it. I do love the components. I don't love the flavors as much, like the watermelon blossom's my favorite, but instead of strawberry, they did watermelon. I don't like watermelon, so that was a no. And then green apple and blue raspberry, the flavors were okay, but it's a clear gloss, but it's in a rollerball. I always apply clear glosses over lipsticks and stuff, so it would get all gunky and weird. Not a fan. These are all decluttered. I have two more. I have the Tower 28 Balm. It's a tinted lip balm. It's kind of like a crayon situation. I'm going to go ahead and keep it, but I will say not super hydrating, but I use it as kind of a lipstick, but on a light day situation. And last but not least, I won't talk about it too much, but I went to Lip Lab and did my own lip gloss, and you'll see my custom made lipstick in the next one of the next videos, but this is so gorgeous. It's like gold glitter in a milky brownie nude gloss, and it's just perfect. And I named it Radiant because I want to feel radiant when I wear it. But yeah, if you haven't heard of Lip Lab, I don't know why it's doing that. If you haven't heard of Lip Lab, you can custom make a lipstick or a lip gloss in-house, and you can do it with your besties. Anyone. I did it with my boyfriend's sister right before her wedding, and we also did custom perfumes as well. Such an unbelievable experience, and I love having these souvenirs, like these makeup souvenirs. It's great. But this is one of my favorite lip glosses. The formula is really, really good. It's not Tower 28 good, but it's good. And I love the shade that I picked out. It just looks absolutely stunning on me, and yeah, it's a really special gloss that I only wear on special occasions, but I really, really enjoy this. So of course I'm going to be keeping that. And here we are. These are the lip glosses that I kept. You may think that it's not that many, which it's accurate, but I go through lip glosses so quick when I love them. So this is a lot to have on hand, but they won't last very long, I promise. But yeah, this was brutal. Let me go ahead and show you the declutter pile. All right, here is the beautiful declutter pile. That's a lot. I decluttered a lot in this video. So I have a whole bin here of declutters. All of these are decluttered because they're old, and obviously the ones over here are also declutter. This was a brutal one. I got rid of a whole lot of my collection, so I hope you enjoyed that. I went as fast as I possibly could. I'm so sorry if this was long, but definitely stay tuned because I will have my lip liner video and my lipstick video coming up soon, and you'll see all my favorites and fails in there as well. So let me know in the comments below which ones were your favorites. Did I make the right choice? Would you have kept some that I decluttered? Is there any of the declutters that I should repurchase and try again? Definitely let me know your opinions in the comments. I would love to talk about makeup. My friends don't really talk about makeup a lot with me, so I would love to talk. Just keep that in mind. I hope you're having an amazing day or night wherever you are, and definitely stay tuned for more videos coming soon. It's really hard for me to film right now because everything is super busy and the holidays are coming up, but I'm going to try my darndest to get content out there for you guys because it really gives me like a release. It gives me, it's like therapy talking to my phone. I don't know why, about something that I love. But I'm so sorry that my videos are very sporadic, but I'm trying my best here. I'm not even going to go into excuses. It's my channel. I'm going to post when I want to post, but I would really like to make an effort to post even more for you guys. So if you have any video ideas as well, definitely let me know those as well. Definitely let me know those too. But yeah, so I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.